Yo people, welcome back to Tension Plays. It's your boy Tension, and today we have episode 2 of my Driver to Entrepreneur series. And in this episode, I'm actually going to go through the various goals that I have in mind for this profile. By the way, the clip that you're seeing now is actually a clip from my latest video. That's the res build to build and drive. It's definitely a fun one to create. I really enjoyed this one. Here's the thumbnail just for reference. So yeah, we could get right into the video. So currently we have gotten through, it was initially 6 goals or 7 depending on how you want to count it, where the first 2 goals were to get our own truck and to get our garage. Now we do have our garage and we do have our own truck, however we don't have any clientele. So I am currently still doing jobs for my employer, and they have a set list of contracts that I will have to round out before I can actually finish and go off on my own to say, yeah, driving for my own company and whatever. So that's what you're seeing right now. I am on a job. I do believe I'm carrying a tractor, which is what this particular job was. And there's a long list of other jobs for my current employer that I can, take up, run them through, and that will then help me to pay off the 100k loan. Alright, let me focus up for a second, try to get out of this construction site safely.
Turn left.
So, I have 5 goals in mind that I think will, help to progress this profile in a very interesting way. And the first objective or goal on that list of 5 that I have is fleet expansion. Now, this goal is somewhat of a recurring milestone, if you get me. The idea though is that over time I will be able to steadily grow the company.
Turn right.
And in doing that, I'll be able to get various assets in the form of either trucks or trailers, which going through whatever processes I will need those things to get certain jobs done. So that's the fleet expansion part of it. I feel like that's kind of self-explanatory, almost a given, if you will, something that naturally has to happen for the company to grow. You get me?
Keep right.
Another thing that naturally has to happen is
50
financial
yards, turn
stability. Now, when it comes to money, you have to
Turn
be
right.
very careful about it. As it stands currently, we have about, I want to say, $130,000 in debt that I do owe to the bank. And at the end of this delivery though that you're seeing, you should be able to bring it down to the 100,000 mark. But going forward, as I stated in episode 1, which I will have linked up here again for those who aren't familiar with it, our first major goal is to clear this loan balance that we have. That's the first goal. Like, that's the main thing I'm focused on right now. Clear this goal, get it out of the way, and then moving forward, that opens the door for the larger 400k loan. And with that loan, I'll be able to get a second truck, I'll be able to hire a driver, and I'll be able to upgrade the current garage that we do have. So it will certainly help us to get in the green, in financial talk, get in the green and start making a serious profit on the profile. The next goal that I do have in mind is driver recruitment. Now, in the previous goal, I did say that I want to hire drivers. So, the driver recruitment and training initiative, basically just to improve. I do think that over time the driver skills will improve, and the end goal for this particular goal that I do have is that I'll be able to have 2 drivers, each operating a truck in every state out of their own garage. Everything provided by me, of course. But that's the goal. 2 drivers, each of them operating their own truck and operating out of their own garage, and that would be for every state in the game. And on to the next goal. Now this this is a very interesting goal, because this goal will need a bit of, you know, some role play, if you will, a bit of storytelling. So this goal, I mean, it's client expansion, and based on how the game is set up, like owning a truck, I can readily go and do client jobs, but I don't think I want to play the game like that. So what I had in mind is that we could create various scenarios for a set amount of videos where, you know, that based on whatever scenario we cook up, we have to play the game accordingly. So either, you know, we do a favor job for a client, and then in turn we can see where that will eventually turn out to be paid jobs for that same client, or maybe have us on their roster as a freelance driver that they can now call. So I'll figure it out. I'll you know, kind of expand more on that particular goal in another video where I kind of explain how I intend to do that. And the last goal is truck fleet maintenance. Now this is a simple implementation for proactive maintenance for the different trucks. I do want to have, as I said, 2 trucks in each state. Over some time there will be some wear and tear on those trucks, and I will be responsible for going around the various garages and taking care of those trucks in terms of changing the engine, the transmission, paint job, cosmetics, all of that. Be responsible for that, and I will make that a subgenre in the driver to entrepreneur series. While I do have a similar series happening right now on the channel, so I plan to, you know, kind of incorporate that into this, which is the build and drive series that I spoke about earlier. So I can take elements of that build and drive series and add it to this, and that would be my truck fleet maintenance. So yeah, remember to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell so you do get notifications every time I do post on the channel. And yeah, with all the information out the way, I think I can go ahead and shut up. Let y'all enjoy the rest of this drive. Yeah, peace out.
straight.